Thanks very much for being here. Thanks to Liam and Mackenzie and Manny for playing, for having me. My name's Greg. Play by the name Broommaker from Washington, D.C. And yeah, thanks for having me. Ring my bell and I'll awaken. Earth and home to missing children. The flagstone flooded, rolled off the hyacinths. I'm off to see the Baltimore Broommaker. I was tossed across the room. I hit the chair with a tune. Window down to natural resources. I'm off to see the Baltimore Broommaker. My skin is allergic to rings. We outlive the funeral home, where our bodies go, tied up and sewn. Down into hell we go. It was the fall of 1998. Stepping out with Rhino's shirt from Mal and Dave. You took from my torso with your teeth and walked away. Now I'm off to see the Baltimore Broommaker. Neath them blind lamplight, snow fell on me and you. Left in a London landfill, 2002. Separated at birth, we tossed away our worth. I'm off to see the Baltimore Broommaker. My skin is allergic to rings. We outlive the funeral home, where our bodies go, tied up and sewn. Down into hell we go. Elisa touched us to COVID, your seat empty beside me. Elisa screamed her Hawkins, the rattled brain and body. I'm off to see the Baltimore Broommaker. I laid down on a hard bed between a niche and a ditch. I threaded my needle and closed up the stitch. I filled my cup with a dream. You deemed the dream obscene. I laid down on a hard bed between a niche and a ditch. Bags drifted down the river through the pipes of the sea. There was sleet on the sheet. stand and don't deliver. A rupture flows between us like a river. The rapture will tell me how you found me, talking clean and living dirty. The hourglass is just about empty. It's all grist for the mill until it buries me. So go on and send the flowers before the funeral. Living in the times when time stands still. Blaze in your eyes comes to life, in and out of focus with the light. Don't have much to say about the time, till the day doesn't rise. These yard signs are sinister and strange. Wait our whole lives for the light to change. Next time I see you on Porter Street, pour all this ill will down the storm drain. When you're raising your eyebrows and burying the bodies, you're gonna have to be a little more stealthy. When you're talking like someone I fought to get away from, better keep all those words to yourself. In the room that I sleep, falls from my crib when you sing. The cast round your wrist casts a shadow on my chest. Light pours by the pores by your ring. The road's wide open, but we sputter. Pole vaulting right into the gutter. The signs of the times are the wounds we survive. Not with a bang, but a stutter. There's a home away from home, grave of one's own. There's something that's spoiled on my plate. When I'm talking like someone you fought to get away from, it's gonna take one harsh solvent to clean this slate. Thanks very much. A couple couple of years ago, played a show in Portland, Maine, and heard another songwriter who was playing that night, whose songs really unsettled me with their power, and came to find out that he doesn't record publicly and doesn't really ever leave Portland. And on one hand, I felt discouraged that I might never hear these unreal songs again, and at the same time, it was like really beautiful. This person making songs for their own sake. This is about what I felt in those songs. It's called Caroline. Caroline lived by the Cape, heard the music in the waves, driving into Portland, Maine. Stayed up watching Betty Hutton, looked out at the mountain. Someone somewhere out there felt the same. Caroline grew up kind, turned the windmills in her mind. Tunes and words fell into place. Stashed her letters in the closet, found Mom's guitar, laid her hand on it. Color came back to her face, and the lighthouse blinked its eyes in the old house on a quiet night. She came to town in a Cortina at Buck Dancer's Choice, met Karina. They were married in the spring. Till the sunrise they'd stay up, till the day Karina did not wake up. For years more still, she wore her ring. Caroline dug a hole, burying the wedding clothes underneath the balsam tree. She stepped and swayed by the stove. The tide began to ebb and glow. Down from heaven, nothing gleamed. May there be a permanent ceasefire in Palestine and human liberation. It's all right by me. If you don't like what you see, there's still a lot to do. Not a lot of time. We're older than we were. Still a little young. There are a few days left to rise before the race is run. This flag is just a rag. New clothes for queens and kings. Jesus born amid the rubble. And killed before the spring. Birds and bombers overhead. We're orphans, swallow shells. It'll be no compensation to see you down in hell. It's all right by me. If you disagree, you can still come over. Pour a little tea. We're born and raised these ways, robbed by a setting sun. When we crawl out from underneath him, the real work's just begun. It's all right by me. If you don't like what you read, there's So over in the bathroom on the wall, it says Luigi did nothing wrong. And everybody has a right to health care. It's so hard to access, and for so many people, it's easy to understand why people sometimes take matters into their own hands. Lend your ear to me. Things aren't what they used to be. listening. Do a couple more. Twilight gleams through the window. Cold mausoleum off Lead Mine Road. Cool wind blows through the holes in your coat. God knows you're hungry, ready to fold. Cold as the grave, your hands tied to the sill of the night. When your head hits the clay, when you hit bottom, come inside. You can walk where you want to, into a pine box, into the ground. You can roll with the punches, when the wind rolls right through you. If life's place you wanna break down, cold as the grave, wings to the haste, made it hard to get by. When your head hits the clay, when you hit bottom, come inside. And this holds us together for life. Some of us die in a bathtub. Some of us lie in trash on the ground. This could be our saving grace. When you hit bottom, come round. When you hit bottom, come inside. That song takes place in Washington, D.C., and this last song takes place in New Orleans. Thanks again for listening. Dino Crisis will be here momentarily. just flickered twice and said goodnight. As the rain slams on the eaves, the wind huffs through the trees, the lightning lights the snarling faces of the leaves. St. Peter and St. Paul laid a pall on my body while the wedding band rises. Clarinetists weeping through their glasses. The woodwinds lost their transit passes. For one and wave of waterlogged white flag. The prednisone is rattling in my bag. The yards with dogs as muddy as the hell below. The long main drag. It was a slow walk down St. Claude back to Burgundy, past the churches and the churches in the flood.